McNulty's Book Corral. So today I'm beginning a project that's been in the works for a very long time, and this is going to be the first little installment. I'm going to start going through and sorting through the comic book collection, which is about 40 boxes like this, and some miscellaneous boxes, and take a look at what's there, and so forth. And we'll see what I encounter. I think some of these boxes, like this one, are in fairly good order, but there's things that I have that belong in here that are not in here. I've already discovered that. I've kind of given myself a sneak peek of what I have in the other room that I pulled from storage. So this is all going to be filmed and then pieced together later. So it'll be a day at a time. So today I just have 2 boxes to look at. So let's take a look at this. This is a fun box because it's big blue. And I'm a big blue collector. I'm going to show you a little bit of the den here in a minute too. So let's take a look. I'm going to stand up and we'll take a look here at one of the first things I noticed in looking at this box is that, and this is not unusual, and I'm sorry you can't see me. One of the things that's usual for me is that I have always collected duplicates and some often triplicates of various books. This is one of my favorites. It's 201, which is the iconic Curt Swan cover, which is sensational. Clark Kent, Abandoned Superman. This is one of the greatest comic book covers ever created. Thank you, Curt Swan. So I started pulling out stuff, to see, and here are some early Wayne Borings from the late 50s. This is 104. No, so this shows you how out of order I am. I have 100 and some others, but I don't have them in this box. It's a classic cover. These are fun comic books from the late 50s and 60s. And then we move ahead to some later ones. This is a very important comic book here. And again, you'll see what I did. I collect duplicates and triplicates. That's not unusual for me. So here you have another one that I did. I did this whenever possible. This is Superman 243, which is a classic Neil Adams cover. And Neil Adams signed it right here for me when I met him for Gil Kane. That looks like a Gil Kane cover to me. And I have a lot of material signed by Neil Adams. So I have 3 of these. This is Superman 233. And this is the famous Kryptonite Nevermore. So the very first Superman annual is this one. And this is the original. Now this, I kind of a low-grade copy here. It's probably my original. This and the next one I'm going to show you were among the first Superman comics that I had as a child. So, nostalgia does play a role in this. So this book has been reprinted. And I think this was the 80s or 90s, I don't remember. And I have 2 copies of the facsimile reprint. You can tell when you open it that it's a reprint. I believe it's Superman Annual number 1. It's really the 80-page giant Superman Annual number 1. Often confused with this other one that I just showed you, because it says issue number 1 on the cover. Now, I have, in my hand from here, I have 2 of these. I believe I have one more somewhere, but again, this is why part of why I'm doing this is because the collection is totally out of sync, and I need to put everything together sequentially. So 2 of these in my hand. Where's the third one that I know I have? I can't find it. Stuff like that. It gets weird, guys. Okay, it gets really weird. It's interesting. This is a Tupperware cake container that I stuck a bunch of comics in a long time ago. And so we have Roy Rogers number 1. I think I've shown that before. We have Laramie, which is signed by Robert Fuller here. We have Lawman, which is signed by John Russell over here. And we have Superman. Oh, look at this, Superman 42. So you see how things are kind of scattershot here. We have the Iron Mans. I have an Iron Man number 10. We have Daredevil. We have Daredevil 10, Daredevil 8, And then we have, so this is out of order. We have Captain America 101, Iron Man 5, Iron Man 4, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2. See, then we messed it up. We have Peter Parker 1, and then we have Web 1, then we have Iron Man 8, and Iron Man 9. 8 and 9, this is when Iron Man was a great comic book. Captain America 102 and 100, of course, is iconic. We have Marvel Team Up number 1 stuck in this box. And we have Iron Man number 1 stuck in the box. We have, this is great, I love this cover. Action Comics number 232. That is an early Kurt Swan cover for them. We have Action Comics 79. Superman 85. So you see what I mean? But that's Superman 150. Here is Superman 48. These are great covers. Superman 47. This is really a low grade. This is Batman number 49 with a Joker cover. And this is Superman 96, 6 Black Horses. This is the Audie Murphy film. This is so much fun. What great artwork. So for the Classic Illustrated, I have this one is the 1940s cover. And it was replaced by this cover here, which is now the standard cover. But this is, they're both great covers. And I forget who did this. This was, oh, I'm sorry, This cover here was done by Norm Saunders, who is, I don't think I know who did this cover, but this is fun. It's fun to have both. 10 cents, so this is the 50s. But either way, this is a fun, I think this is 1940. And that, my friends, is what they call a lot of pulp. That's a lot of pulp.